The question is the following. You said I was, I was more, Trump camp and this, that. And I realized I'm not a Republican than independent. Is anything with school, teachers today that you're still in school, have they influenced any of your policies or your views while you're going to school in a season like this?
I don't think my views, because I've gotten very lucky with doing school partially online, taking my time, taking a little longer than I should have. Obviously doing work on the side that would probably change my mind about anything they would tell me. But I've seen, the things I've seen in school. I don't want to say anything as I'm still in school right now, but you can't. It's very hard to escape without being completely radicalized. Like every class has some kind of undertone of liberalism, everything. Yeah.
So that's the part,
What are some examples of that? Like when you say the undertone, how much of it is under the surface? How much is full on explicit? What have you experienced?
The actual students, very explicit. Before I went to Penn, I spoke to an alum because I was very curious about the anti-Israel sentiment on campus. And she warned me kind of what I was kind of expecting, but a little afraid of. I think that's the worst part, the anti-Semitism, anti-Israel bias. That part's really scary. I think Columbia and NYU are some of the worst in the country, which is crazy because New York is full of Jews. That's kind of all I knew. I didn't know how few Jews there were in the country growing up in New York because I thought everyone was Jewish. Mm-hmm. So that's pretty scary. But it's hard. It's every single class, and it's from current events to Roe versus Wade being overturned, meaning that we're mourning in class instead of studying, to literally to.
That's what we don't know. We were mourning when Tupac died.
That's
what we were mourning.
That was.
The teacher even was sitting there saying, "What a sad day."
I think my friend at NYU said when Trump won in 2016, they all wore black to school for 2 weeks because it was America's funeral.
Wasn't it? Yeah, so, and they literally started bringing in emotional support, ponies and. Literally, they brought them. They had sessions where people.
What did one of our girls here said that she lost friends because she didn't post the black Instagram square 100%. And people there. She's like, "Why don't you post it?" It's like, "What do you mean? Why didn't I post it?" It's almost like the pressure to have to post it.
Yeah,
my kids right now are going through the age where there's bullying going on. Okay, and. Dylan doesn't get bullied.
He choked me out the other day.
Dylan's the one that is the kid everybody wants to be friends with.
Yeah.
Because he's like, if you're friends with Dylan, you're scored away. He gets the girls, he gets all that stuff. That's Dylan. He's got the energy. Senna is the center of all attention. She's in the class. She's a girlfriend everybody wants to have. So Senna's friends are the pretty friends and all this stuff. Brooklyn is home kicking it with Melvin Papa. She's chilling, right?
Yeah.
But Tico is going through the phase at 11 years old where things are happening. People are saying things. Conversations are being had. It's being pushed. He's coming home. He's asking the questions. Why did they say this? Why is this happening? And you have to know if a person comes home today and they don't have somebody to talk to reason with, most of the time, unless if this kid has got a strong backbone character at that age, you're going to cave. Because your entire MO in school when you're younger is to what? To conform and to be popular. You want to be cool. You want people to like you.
Right.
You want to be like, man, they don't like me. Well, she said I'm stupid. She said what a dumb thing. And you're like, oh my God, she said that and he said this. So you're so much trying to join the club. And imagine even if when we went to school, how much do you remember when we went to school? How much do you remember politics being involved?
Zero. I didn't because me and Pat were both in the military. I didn't know what left or right or anything was till I got out and I moved to Los Angeles. Then I was like, holy shit. The Trump situation made me go, oh my God, is it that bad that they don't want to lose that control and that power? Did you hear anything in school about left or right?
I don't remember. Listen, it would happen. Some things would happen and, people would make their comments, but to be everybody dresses black in school because of what happened, Trump and Roe v. Wade, everybody's mourning instead of it's got to be a weird season today. One lady I'm talking to who's one of the most powerful recruiters in the insurance industry, she's the executive. She hires C-suites for companies. So she hires all the C-suites for companies. We're having a conversation. I said, half the battle right now, she's a little older than me. Her kids are in their 20s. I said, the challenge with parenting today is the goal is to make sure you don't screw your kids up too much, okay? Because it's like you're having to deal with how hard it is to be a parent today, but it's got to be even much harder to be a kid today.
Oh, my God.
From the angles you're being targeted. Was it like that for you in high school as well or not really?
I went to high school online because I wanted to go to the Olympics. But in middle school, I was bullied really badly. Not over politics, but I mean, I ate lunch in the bathroom for months. Like, I was really bullied. So thinking back now, if that ended up being political, I don't know what I probably would have done just to get to eat lunch with my friends.
Did that toughen you up a little bit?
I think so.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.